keep the music playing.
It's the Trump shuffle. Anyway, hey, good morning. It's Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. How about them Cowboys? Man, I tell you, there were 2 or 3 really, really good NFL games over the weekend. We're going to talk about that. It's me, Lizzie B, somewhere, and Kevin and Scotty this morning. It's been overused. The 4 horsemen just doesn't sound right. That's been overused. We'll think of something. The 4 Stooges. That's it. We've had the 3 Stooges. We got the 4 Stooges this morning. Live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, downtown Waco. I do have some good news. We have good music for you this morning. Donna Kennedy is going to be here at 9 o'clock. Play some great music. But first of all, let's find out what happened overnight right here in Central Texas with our news and weather from KWTX News Channel 10.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson. The suspect of an aggravated robbery in Cameron is behind bars this morning. The Cameron Police Department says on August 12th, officers responded to reports that a clerk at Mike's convenience store was robbed at gunpoint. They identified the suspect as 46-year-old Frederick Parker, who was on active parole for aggravated robbery and the suspect in multiple robberies. On Friday, exactly a month later, Parker was found by Killeen PD and taken into custody despite his efforts to evade arrest. Republican Congressman Michael McCall, who serves Texas's 10th congressional district, is not running for re-election after serving his 11th term in Congress. McCall was the former chair of the House Foreign Affairs and Homeland Security Committees, but he says it's time to move on from his post. During his time in Congress, he also was the chair of the House China Task Force. McCall's retirement means a trio of congressional districts in Central Texas are now wide open for local Republicans eyeing a move to Washington. In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson.
Central Texas's weather pattern is relatively unchanged from last week as high pressure is in control, but we are on the lookout for maybe some late week and weekend shower and storm chances. Don't get your hopes up. They're not terribly high, but there is also a chance for some rain later on today as well. We'll see generally sunny skies today with a few partly cloudy skies returning this afternoon. Today's best afternoon chance for rain will be along and east of I-35. Only a 10% chance for a stray shower or two. Don't go getting your hopes up just yet. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafieri.
Today is the 15th. A lot of people will have a payday on the 15th, so enjoy your Monday payday. Now, you folks that got paid last Friday probably have spent it by now, and we're wishing that you had another payday. Whew, man, I tell you what. So my payday, that I'm an older guy and I get my Social Security check, it comes on the second Wednesday of every month.
All right.
And how it's not the same for everybody. It's based on when your birthday is, what month, what time of the month, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, my payday comes a long time from now. It's already happened. I have to eat beanie weenies and old sauerkraut, live off of that for the next 3 weeks. Does that sound right?
That sounds awful.
Just get ready, Kevin. I want to tell you, you think retirement is a blast? Well, just hang on. All right?
Yeah. Can't wait.
You know, I swear to you, I thought for years when I was younger, oh man, you retire, you get free medical, you get free. No. Even when you retire, you pay for it. Anyway, let's move on. Let's start off the show this morning with our national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, what? Hello? I don't know. Look who's here. Look who showed up. She's been sitting at McLean Stadium since Saturday.
Yeah, I have nowhere to go to.
She kept going, when is Son going to show up? Get it? Sanford and Son. What a classic TV. You gotta watch. It's very funny. Old TV show with Red Fox. He was the dad, and he had a son, and they called her Aunt Esther. Was the aunt would come around, and she was crazy, and oh my gosh.
That's the name of my car.
The crap that went on that show. Sanford and Sons. Anyway, so you were telling me you went to the game.
I sure did.
And there wasn't a lot of people in the stands. What's up with that?
No.
Wasn't it Parents Weekend?
It sure was.
It should have been packed.
Right, and I honestly didn't see that many people. Maybe, I don't know, even the fan section was not there. And the energy
Really?
and the energy within the student section wasn't there. I think most people that I saw were just taking their pictures and leaving or sitting down next to me on their phone. So, I was just saying, I left at half because I am unashamedly a part of the stereotype that will leave. I already did my 4 years. I graduated. I'm not going to stand in the
There's
heat
that
if I
Baylor
don't need
pride.
to.
Let's give us some Baylor pride.
Hey, I will watch the entire game from my couch in AC
Nice.
with a cold drink in my hand.
With a cocktail in your hand. There
That
you
too.
go. So report is that not this season, but next season, alcohol will be served at McLean Stadium.
I've heard that it could be 2 to 3 seasons.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you've still got a bunch of old heads at Baylor making the rules, so.
Isn't it true, Kevin, that Baylor is one of a small group of stadiums that don't sell alcohol?
I believe that is true. Yep.
Yeah.
That I heard all SEC do.
Well, you
in
got
the SEC.
I mean, that's the culture I was spoiled with. I
to
mean,
drown those somewhere.
yeah. I mean, I was saying, like, if Sawyer's going to be in Heisman conversation after this weekend's game, he needed to put up 40 to 60 in the first half. Okay?
They didn't.
I grew up in the SEC culture with some actual good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Those are Heisman-worthy individuals.
I grew up at a school where high school, they served alcohol at the games. I'm just kidding. I didn't really. That was a lie. Last night was the Emmys. Did you watch the Emmys at all? The Emmy presentation.
No.
The weird one was Stephen Colbert, whose show is being canceled in June, won the big Emmy.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's crazy.
This morning news headline.
And then some actress that I have no clue who she is got up there and started cussing, saying F ICE, pro pallet. You know, she just went into this. They had to take her off with the big hook, I guess, you know, like the Gong Show. They pulled her
Right.
off. I don't know about
Yeah.
that. But anyway, it was, I didn't watch it. I just caught the recap this morning. My question to you, no, this is just me. Other than news, I do not watch any shows on network TV anymore. NBC, ABC, CBS. I can't think of anything other than if I flip over to watch local news.
Yeah, I don't even have cable, so that tells you what.
Do you have rabbit ears up there on your TV?
Right? No, it's all streaming services.
There
That's
you
the
go. It's all streaming now.
generational difference. But
Our family is Hulu. We're a Hulu
Yeah.
family.
at this point, I'm just going to cancel all of them because I hate the idea that I can't watch what I want to watch all the time.
Yeah.
And it's also just more money combined for every streaming service than to pay for cable.
You're right. It's getting. You remember used to on cable, they would, okay, they're going to charge you for every box in your house if you have 4 TVs.
Right, yep.
You know, and then that was the thing about streaming is, oh, they don't do that. It's cheaper. Now it's getting more and more.
Right. They added the whole like individual home. You have to have an account per home. You can't
Yep.
share accounts anymore. And apparently, which funny, the creators of these said streaming services, the owners, they released this whole these platforms with the idea like you don't have to pay for the box and also no commercials.
Right.
Everything is just right there, immediate. You get to watch the whole thing through. Well, if you get onto any streaming service nowadays, you get a 3-minute ad before your show is able to start, and then you are cut off every 15 minutes with another, 3, 4, 5-minute commercial break. And all of these owners knew that they would not make a profit off of the streaming services alone, and they knew that they would be implementing commercials because you have to advertise, you have to make money. And they knew that they would not be making the profit off of subscriptions alone.
Yeah.
So this was inevitable, and that just wasn't disclosed to us as consumers.
I'm going to tell you a series that's out right now. We just, last night or over the weekend was episode number 8. I think there's 9 episodes in this. It's Jason Momoa, Big Jason, the
I
big
know that
actor guy. And I'm going to back up a little bit. Andrea and I love to go to Hawaii. We love Hawaii. And one time Andrea looks at me and she goes, why haven't we ever seen a movie? Because when you're in Hawaii, they're very proud of their heritage. Mm-hmm. And every island is different.
Yes.
And in the old days, each island had a king and an army and yada, yada, yada. Then along came King Kamanawala. And how'd you like that presentation?
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kamehameha, actually. And he's the one that came along and united all the islands to become one nation. Anyway, I said, it's a good question. I've never seen a movie that... Well, here comes Jason Momoa, writes the series. He and another guy have written this. It's filmed in Hawaii with Hawaiians. They speak Hawaiian, and it's a great series. If you've ever wondered about that or want to know about the history, very good series.
I'll put that
it's
on my
called,
list. I haven't even...
God of War is
okay,
the title.
Okay. Definitely
God of War.
putting that on my radar.
It's on Apple TV, right?
It's on Apple TV. We love Apple TV. Got some great series on on Apple.
See, the thing you really need to do, and this just takes a lot of work, is figure out what you want to watch, and then the benefit of the streaming platforms is there's no contract. So you just get this one for this month because you want to watch that show, and then you cancel that, and you get this one for this month. You want to, and then you sign up for all the free trials with like different credit cards and different emails, and
Just gotta scam the system.
Yep.
All right, thank you,
you do this one, with this one, and then you turn your head around that way and go, I'm somebody different now, right? Yeah, that's how you do it.
I remember it was like that with me, and years ago with HBO. I watch HBO for 2 shows, Sopranos and Deadwood. That's it. Once those shows ended, it's like, okay. But now they're starting to get some pretty good shows on HBO too. Anyway, we're talking TV, we're talking streaming, we're talking about everything. How was your weekend? What'd you do besides the Baylor game?
It was really good. I caught up with friends, and we were intermingling friend circles, friend groups, which always is a risk.
That's kind of sounds a little bit wild and crazy, a little intermingling.
Wow. But it was a lot of personalities, so we just did no small talk, which I think is really exhausting, and it was just a lot of deep, amazing, loud conversation and laughter, which is always healing.
Just lots of conversation and laughter.
Oh, yeah. I mean, when we get cackling, people leave the bar.
Lizzie B's here. They're cackling. Let's go. There goes Eddie. Eddie just ran away, the cat. So Andrea was out of town all weekend, Friday, Saturday, came home early Sunday. She went to TCU. It was Parents' Weekend there, and her youngest daughter was up there, her last year in college.
And you're still here.
I made it. I made it. I tell you, I just did some on the honeydew list, put up some fall wreaths on the front door.
Ooh, getting into a holiday spirit.
Clean the filter on the Keurig.
Yes.
I just did some laundry, 2 loads of laundry.
Yeah. Always necessary.
By the way, I want to point this out. I do all the laundry in my house.
Good.
For the whole house. Anyway, I won't even get into it. So I did laundry, hung out with the dogs, worked a little bit, real estate, watched a lot of football, and just a really restful weekend.
Right. One of my favorite parts of my weekend was watching Georgia beat Tennessee, and then I celebrated with a shower beer.
Holy cow. What a game, too.
That poor kicker. Oh, my goodness. He had a chance, and he just blew it.
Bad. We were talking about this before you got here yesterday, and I want to say it's the Dolphins, Miami, maybe. The guy set an NFL record, kicked a 70-yard field goal.
Insane.
70.
Jaguars.
I'm sorry, Jacksonville Jaguars.
Different teal Florida team.
That's right. Very similar uniforms.
Yep.
Jaguars.
Yep.
Aubrey for the Cowboys kicked a 64-yarder. And if you ever watch Aubrey, especially on a kickoff, now I know on a kickoff you don't have to get the ball up so quick as you do with a lineman, but it looks like he doesn't even swing his leg very far, and it just takes off. We got different. Is it different footballs, different air, different shoes? What is it nowadays?
They can actually use different footballs for just kicking, and they can use them like all season. That's a new thing this year, that they can actually keep those footballs all year and kind of weather them and shape them however they want.
Oh, interesting. I had no idea.
Yep.
I need to invite my friend Lynn Elliott, who kicked for the Cowboys and also kicked for Kansas City. Lynn is a local guy, and we'll get him to come in and talk about kicking sometime. So Lynn, or if you know Lynn Elliott, tell him to call me. Call me. Do you have some news about Nashville and Nashville itself?
I sure do.
Well, take it away, Lizzie B.
Over the weekend, there was a video surfacing of Zach Bryan attempting to hop a fence to fight Gavin Adcock at the Oklahoma Festival.
With barbed wire on top of the fence, he came over it.
Right. All I can say, it is hard to look intimidating when you are that short with fresh hair plugs. It was like watching a rabid raccoon trying to get out of garbage can. Just embarrassing. I got secondhand embarrassment for him. So,
And here's the other thing, and I saw a lot of people posted this. I, in a way, know who Zach Bryan is. He's an internet guy. You know, he made it through. This Adcock, I don't know anything about him. I know that he kind of has that David Allan Coe, Hank, when Hank Jr. was younger, kind of attitude. But I don't know any songs. I don't know. I just know that he's popular.
Yeah, ZB should definitely just brush it off and not.
You talking about Zach Bryan?
Yeah. No, he's talking about Gavin Adcock.
Gavin
not
Adcock.
knowing anything about him.
Gotcha.
I don't know who Gavin Adcock is. And I saw something this morning somebody posted, said, you know, you remember back when you used to say, golly, those rappers sure aren't giving the kids of today a good leadership, a role model. And now country music, they're fighting and dropping the F-bomb and MF every other song, every other word, I mean. What do you think?
Yeah, he's a character. I wish that he would have just brushed it off because, like you said, his image, his name is already bigger, and I think that just does more damage for him in the long run. But yeah,
we need more Steve Warners. I'm just saying, the nicest guy in country music. There you go.
Up next, our beloved country couple, Kelsey Ballerini and Chase Stokes, have reportedly called it quits after nearly 3 years together. And this comes just days after he publicly celebrated her birthday with a sweet tribute on Instagram. So, very heartbreaking, very unexpected.
Wow. But it doesn't say why?
Nope, just
no reason.
Reportedly called it quits. Finally, Hudson Westbrook is set to host a hometown benefit show November 1st at Tarleton State. The 7,000 cat venue will host a night of fundraising benefiting Erath County Junior Livestock Association, and all of the proceeds will go towards rebuilding facilities where the local chapters of the FFA and 4-H shows host their livestock. So it's really cool for Hudson Westbrook to be giving back to his local community.
Yeah, he was just here at the Backyard just a few months ago.
Yeah. So I'm Lizzie B at the Backyard currently with your Nashville news, and I will see y'all later.
That is great. Hey, what'd you talk about on your show this morning?
Today was Mental Health Monday, so talked about ways to immediately reset your hard factory settings, and that is go home and eat a meal, take a shower, and take a nap. Meeting your most basic necessities can reset your mind's outlook, your trajectory for the day, etc. So.
Can I actually throw a round of golf in between?
Absolutely.
Somewhere there?
Well,
because that's my plans today.
Talking about, like, if you are feeling unhappy, start with your body. You got to get out, nourish it, rest it, or, you know, just do something fun. So
that's it.
Lots of fun tips to improve your mental on this Monday.
Love it. Let's do it. Yeah, golf later today. Going to be a fun day. Going to be a great show. Donna Kennedy on the stage here at the Backyard with live music at 9 o'clock. We'll talk with one of the guys from the Pete Sousa Show. We'll have country music, what happened on this date in history. We'll have birthdays, and you never know what else. Are you going to come up? What did y'all decide to call it on Monday where you give me a word?
The Zactionary.
Yep.
Zactionary. Later on, we'll do that too. Stick around. We're going to take a commercial break. Back live after this.
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better. You sleep better. And you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
See the movie Fletch Part 2, and there's the evangelist, the TV evangelist. Anyway, and Fletch goes undercover, and he walks in the back where all the computers are at the church.
I thought you were going to talk about the roller skating Jesus.
Oh, no.
That was a good one.
And he's walking, and remember, back in those days, they thought, get all the stuff off of your shoes and get it static, whatever, before you go in. And he walks up and he goes, well, that's the way it feels this morning. There's something sticky all over the floor here, and I'm standing right in.
Fun weekend at the backyard.
Yeah, you're here Monday after a Cowboys
Monday after
game.
a weekend of party time here at the backyard. Speaking of TV evangelist, I'm one of those, and I've always been very vocal. Not on the show here, but on the radio.
Well, here we go.
Is this a soapbox?
Maybe. It might be. Yep. I still don't have the soap sponsor yet.
I do not like TV evangelist people. You got to wake up. That's what I'm saying. There are so many crooks doing what they say is the work of the Lord, but all they're doing is lining their pockets. If a TV minister or a mega church minister, however you want to say, has fancy cars, a mansion, private jets, wears Rolexes. If you remember the old country song, something about if Jesus wore a Rolex, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they're in it to make money, and they're taking advantage of the elderly, minorities. It's just drives me nuts. And that's all I have to say about that.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It just drives me nuts. I don't know what made me get into talking about Fletch and doing anyway. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing what's today in history.
Yeah, the things that we celebrate today.
You're supposed to say that, Lizzie B. We're doing today. What happened? Today is Monday, September 15th. Like I said earlier, payday for a lot of people on the 15th. Today is Make a Hat Day.
Ooh. All right.
See, you can make a hat, a brooch, a pterodactyl. Anyway.
See, that reminds me of the German YouTuber. I can't think of his name. He was in Pitch Perfect. That he has a bit that he does about rock, paper, scissors, and how the failed logic of it. That this is actually beneficial. It's a symbiotic relationship.
Yes.
This is like a hat for rock. It actually protects rock. And so he suggests instead of rock, paper, scissors, we do rock, scissors, dynamite, because the dynamite would really...
I'm just thinking of the movie where he says, well, what do you make of this? He goes, I can make a hat, a brooch, a pterodactyl. Okay. Anyway, today is Make a Hat Day, National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. I have been a supporter of St. Jude for a gazillion years. We would do the St. Jude Radiothon, and we raised literally millions and millions of dollars. Our listeners would contribute every year, and it totaled up over 25 years. We did St. Jude, and I had a chance, Jim and I had a chance on probably 4 or 5 occasions to go to Memphis and visit, and not only a hospital that treats people with cancer, but a hospital that does research for all diseases, not just cancer. Amazing place in Memphis, and I have a quick story about that. So Danny Thomas, you may not, it was a comedian kind of guy back years and years and years ago, and his career was struggling. And he prayed and said, if you'll give me direction, what should I do? What do I need to do? And when I do well, I will give back by building a hospital for cancer. And Danny Thomas took off, got his own TV show. It was called Make Room for Daddy. And he had other shows and so forth. Of course, his daughter, Marlo Thomas, went on. Long story short, the only reason it's in Memphis, it could be right here, it could be in New York, is they found a very cheap piece of land. I heard him tell this story. A cheap piece of land in Memphis, and the hospital now is huge, huge. You got to go visit it. It'll change your life to go visit. Hopefully, go just as a visitor, not with a child. We've had so many people around Central Texas that we'd interview that had children that there. And the great thing about it is, if you have a child that's going to St. Jude, you have enough to worry about. You have to worry about your child. You don't want to worry about bills, transportation, food, lodging. St. Jude takes care of all that for you. All of that for you. It's amazing. Anyway, St. Jude. Today, National Tackle Kids Cancer Day. National Cheese Toast Day.
I could never figure. Are we talking about grilled cheese? Is this?
It's just a toast with little pads of cheese on it.
Okay.
Cheese toast.
All right.
Not grilled cheese sandwich.
Gotcha. So it's different.
Cheese toast.
Got it.
World Afro Day. A lot of people don't know this, but at one time in my life, I had an afro. And it just slid off. It just fell off. And that's why I'm bald.
God, what an image.
Could you imagine? Look at me. Can you imagine me with an afro?
Oh, you could.
Oh, look. Could you put that over the top?
Just slide over a little bit and no other direction.
The other direction.
Yep. And there we go. That's Zach with an afro. That's what it looks like. That is so good. Yeah, we got to wait for our in-camera delay here. But there you go.
Right there.
Yep. Wonderful. You nailed it.
National Afro Day. World Afro Day. International Day of Democracy.
The international, not the national one, because that should be every day. Let's face it. It should be. Should be.
Sure.
Should be. But this is for internationally.
International Day of Democracy.
Yeah.
They are, I wanted to talk about this too, but they're going crazy right now in England and also in Ireland. The country, take their country back. They are just going nuts over there. Anyway, international. Now I want to see if you have ever heard of that. Grenache.
I've never.
International Grenache Day. It is celebrated on the third Friday of September. This day honors the Grenache, also known as Garnacha. It's a grape. It's a variety of grape. It's wine culture globally. So enjoy a glass of Grenache.
All right, I'll try it.
That is from the Zactionary this morning. Grenache.
We'll get to that one later.
There you go. That's what happens today, what we celebrate on the 15th of, wait a minute, hang on.
Yep. 15th
Okay,
of September.
now we got to back up.
What?
Because it says International Grenache Day is celebrated on the third Friday of the month.
It is Monday.
It is third Friday.
Today's Monday.
Is it the third
Uh-oh.
Friday?
Uh-oh.
Well,
Did you run off Friday's list?
I don't
Is
think
this the work of ChatGPT?
it might be.
Always wrong. Never use it. Destroys your brain and the environment.
This is where I should proofread everything. But the good news is, if this is for Friday, this coming Friday, I have time to pull out my afro wig and wear it Friday.
I'm scared.
Do you have an afro wig?
No, why would I?
Huh? Hi, somebody's waving at me at the door. Hi, how are you? Come on in. Want a whiskey and Coke? We got plenty of it here. Anyway, so there's the deal. Hey, let's do a music video this morning and get a little music going. What do you say, Lizzie B?
I'm
Stick
down for
around.
it.
We'll be back after this music video.
Yeah, all right. You're now measured by the day you're born or die, by the dash and the time in between. It's not the gold on your head, not the crown on your bed, not the words you said, the ones you mean. Life ain't easy, it's a cruel game she plays. You put your best hand down, and she's gonna call you bluff someday. When the chips they fall and the final card's been laid, ain't about how much you want, it's how you play. Oh, my father was a man of few words. He worked hard from sun up to sundown. He never took much from this Texas clay till he gave his breath away to the ground. And life ain't easy, it's a cruel game she plays. Put your best hand down, she's gonna call you bluff someday. When the chips they fall and the final card's been laid, ain't about how much you want, it's how you play. No, it ain't about how much you want, it's how you play.
I just want to set the record straight here on the TV evangelist. Just think back to Jim Baker, a crook, a guy that stole millions of dollars from poor people donating. Millions. He had a gold-plated or air-conditioned doghouse, jets, mansions. Of course, he went to prison for a while. And then he comes right back and starts doing it again. Live from Branson, Missouri, Jim Baker. Anyway, I just don't like TV. They take advantage of people. They don't do what they're supposed to do. Is it okay if I said that, Lizzie B?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your show.
What was I talking about? Oh, I know what I was going to talk about today. Over the weekend, It was a beautiful weekend as far as weather-wise goes. Baylor Bears won. Cowboys won. What was the craziest, Kevin, the craziest game that you saw as far as who won that wasn't supposed to win?
Oh my God, that A&M Notre Dame game.
I was at the house of a devout A&M family.
Right.
And I'm from Indiana, so IU fan, but I'll go for Notre Dame, right?
Yeah.
And so it was very entertaining. I would say the most entertaining was after Notre Dame had scored to go up and the ensuing kickoff where A&M ran it back.
Right.
And so watching all of the A&M family just go like crazy. And all of a sudden the flag thing pops up and the dad's like, no, and he got it before anybody else did, and so he's going no, and the rest of the family's still cheering because they think they got it, and oh man, but they ended up getting it and doing it anyway. That was a crazy
game. Of course, Andrea's a graduate of A&M, and she was talking to me by phone even though she was in Fort Worth. What's going on? What's that? Because they're watching the TCU game, of course, and yeah, crazy. Mm-hmm. Another game? Anything in the NFL that was
the
crazy?
Cowboys and Giants. I mean, back and forth, and Russell thought that they had won it with Malik Neighbors there, and then all of a sudden Aubrey comes back and does, and then that overtime just seemed to last forever. Nobody really wanted to win it.
Yeah, and can you believe the Chiefs are 0-2?
Yes, I can, and I love it. This is the first time since Patrick Mahomes has been the starting quarterback that they have lost 3 straight going back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
My Colts might have had a really crazy game as well.
That was crazy.
I mean, to miss the game-winning field goal and then get a penalty on leverage, which it still was. You may not like it, but it was. And then, nail the 45-yarder. The ice in the veins that it takes to be a kicker, where you can miss the field goal
and then come right back
and just nail the next one and get carried off the field is crazy.
I have always been a Cowboy fan. Being from Fort Worth, I've always been a Cowboy fan. Yesterday, watching that game, I swear to you, I didn't recognize a single name on defense. I didn't recognize a single player. The names, they showed the 3 linebackers, and I go, who? And then they showed I go, who? And then the defensive backs, who?
Yeah, one of their cornerbacks was one of the terrible cornerbacks.
Oh, he was terrible. Number 7 or 6, one of the.
Yeah, he was really.
He was
bad
terrible.
For the Bills,
got beat every route, everything.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Man, all right. Weekend of high school and college and NFL football over with. Now we have a few days to take a deep breath and relax from football. We'll talk about sports coming up next hour with Pete Sousa's show. We'll talk probably with Scotty or Zach this morning. Right now, we'll talk to you about my friends over at Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. You want coffee, big old cup of coffee, specialty coffees. You want beans so you can take it home and grind it. They got great. They roast it there. Homemade pastries, homemade bagels. They're open till 6 o'clock, 7 days a week. They're open right now. Washington Avenue, open. Go by, check them out. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com is the website. They're good people, one of our sponsors on the Zack Owen Show. All right, we'll take a break, come back. We'll have more. Stick around.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit internxt.com today and take control of your digital life. That's internxt.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions. Now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, your world's leading pet DNA service.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak That Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. It's Monday. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. And we got another warm day today. Should be about 93, 94, sunshine. I'm going to do a little golf today. Going to go out to Lake Waco Golf Course. We tried to get into Cottonwood, tournament. Tried to get into Bear Ridge, tournament. And not saying that but Lake Waco is the farthest from my house. That was why it was the choice. I like it out there. The new owners have done a lot to that course, put a lot of money into it, a lot of hard work, and it's looking better and getting better every day out at Lake Waco. Got a great grill. They got their pool open, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, look forward to being out at Lake Waco Country Club. All right, I know that it's Monday, and you like to pick on me.
I sure do.
With what you like to call
Zactionary. Okay, I have a word for you today.
Okay, and the purpose of this. Tell everybody what the purpose of this.
We are quizzing your knowledge on younger generations slang. So these are things that are in my vocabulary. I use them often, but we are some very different co-hosts. So
last week it was Riz.
It sure was.
And what was Riz?
Riz is short for charisma. It's like flirting, it's game, it's yeah.
Somebody has Riz.
They're a good flirter. They are.
Okay. My girlfriend Andrea has Riz.
She sure does. So, your word today is cheugy.
What?
Cheugy. C-H-E-U-G-Y. Cheugy.
Shoogie.
Cheugy.
Shoogie.
It is obviously a descriptor word because there's a Y.
I know what it is.
You do.
It's a type of Japanese sushi roll. I had me a shoogie today, and it gave me indigestion.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
But that's not it.
No.
I also have no clue what this is.
Oh, you don't know either.
I have no. So I'm gonna guess it's a spicy hoagie roll.
A spicy hoagie roll.
Yeah.
Shoogie. I think.
Cheugy. Yeah.
So it's a term
take a nice big bite of
term.
the cheugy.
It's an adverb, a description word. So there's a Y at the end, or I'm sorry, an adjective. There's a Y at the end. So it's description of something.
Somebody you are close to, somebody you love.
That's my chuggy?
Yeah.
Okay. That's incorrect. That is so wrong.
I figured that.
In fact, I think I would call your answer chuggy. It is out of date, not in trend.
Really?
Yeah, if something is old or just not, in style.
It's not used anymore.
That's chuggy. That's chuggy. Cheetah print, chuggy. Ugg boots, chuggy. But some people still like them. Some people still like them.
That's out of date.
Because it's chuggy.
Well, why'd you say that's out of date?
Why many words when one word do trick?
Wouldn't that be called hipster, though? Some of those things?
Distant?
No.
If you're doing them on purpose?
Hipster is a specific type of aesthetic.
Now, Lizzie B., let me ask you. Is this really a word in the dictionary? Or is this a made-up word?
Let me pull up Merriam. That's my favorite website
Let's ask
ever.
Rebecca over here. Have you ever heard that term? Chuggy?
Chuggy is in Merriam-Webster under slang. So.
Slang?
Yeah. And it's a way of calling someone or something uncool, unfashionable, out of trend, slightly cringeworthy, trying too hard.
I don't do a lot of slang. I do a lot of ebonics and faux shizzle.
Which is why you need the afro again.
I need that afro again, yes.
Yep.
All right, there you go. There's the word to use today in your life, chuggy. I swear it sounds like a Japanese sushi roll.
I love that you keep pronouncing it with like a SH. Chuggy.
Chuggy. You have to give it that shh.
Chuggy. Chew. Like chew. Chew your food. Chuggy.
Chuggy.
Out of date. Old. Boring.
Wow. All right, there you go. There you have it. The Zacktionary on a Monday.
There you go.
And even stumped Kevin this morning.
Whoop, whoop.
Now, what would you say would be the age group that would use that word?
Gen Z. Me.
Gen Zers?
Yeah.
Which,
that's like late 90s to early 2000s.
That stands for Generation Zack. I don't know if you know Gen Z. Generation
God.
Zack.
Oh, that's so chuggy.
That is very chuggy. Good use.
And I'm already learning and making
Good
it.
use.
Yes. See, I'm a quick learner.
Over the weekend, first name Zach. Over the weekend, I get a phone call from another realtor, and she goes, "This is Mrs. Zach." I go, "Is this a prank? What is this?" But her last name is Zach. She's a realtor. Could you imagine Zach? Anyway, it really confused me right off the bat when it was Zach was her last name.
That's hilarious. That reminds me of like Taylor Lautner, the actor, marrying another Taylor, and now they're both Mr. and Mrs. Taylor Lautner.
Do you think, speaking of that, do you think the Taylor Swift engagement curse has taken effect on the Kansas City Chiefs?
No.
You think that's done it?
No, because they were literally calling her the Lucky Charm last season. I think it's so unfair to blame a full group of men and the outcome of their performance on one singular woman. Be so
Right.
for real.
Right.
She's not even playing the game.
That's true. I was just thinking maybe his mind is somewhere else,
Oh, yeah, because Travis Kelce is the only player on the field.
He's trying to think, dude, how do I get around
ridiculous.
that? How do I get around that prenup? I don't know. I don't know how that happens.
I mean, good Lord, the NFL and himself are making so much money off of it, so I don't think he needs one. They've got their own bank accounts, separate.
You are exactly right. I don't agree with you very often there, Lizzie B., but I agree with you exactly. That's spelled exactly. Exactly.
Not again.
All right. That's very chuggy.
There you go.
Thank you.
Chuggy.
All right. Here's the deal. I want to talk to you about my buddies over at Mike's Car Care Center on Sanger Avenue. Mike Land and his crew, they're trained professional technicians ready to service your vehicle, whether it's a car, truck, SUV, brake job, oil filter change, your regular stuff, or something major overhaul. They can do that as well. Mike's Car Care Center. And I want you to call them up today and talk to them. They're on Sanger Avenue. Make that appointment. Trustworthy, great prices, get the job done right the first time. Mike's Car Care Center. Tell him you heard about it right here on the Zack Owen Show. And before we go into a commercial break, let's find out what's happening around Central Texas.
Yes, Sloan's Bar is bringing reading back to the bar with library hours on Tuesdays. I already do this. I will bring a book and head to the pub. But you can cozy up with a hot tea or a craft drink and bust open your current read. And they're also hosting a book swap tomorrow, the 16th. So you'll probably catch me there. Sloan's will also be celebrating the 21st night of September, the Earth, Wind, and Fire Way, with a disco night. So stay tuned for more details on that coming soon. Hemingway's is also hosting Chicago Night tonight with music from Chicago musician Lucas and his band. The Lifestyle food truck will be serving up hot dogs and some of the best drinks in Waco. So obviously, change your plans to go be there tonight. I'm Elizabeth Riley with your Act Locally Waco News, and I will see you next time.
All right, Donna Kennedy's coming up here live at the Backyard in just a few minutes. Going to play some great music for us in the 9 o'clock hour. Take a commercial break. We'll come back right after this.
At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
For You Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with For You Health. Visit foryouhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com.
Hi, my name's Erica, and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone, like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turn Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us on our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com.
Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Of course, before we get into music, we've got to have the bad joke of the day. And Rebecca, Donna, y'all both have to laugh. Whether it's good or bad, that's the rule. Here we go. Lizzie B has the bad joke.
Well, since Hemingway's is celebrating Chicago Night and the birthday of Pope Leo, I felt that this joke was very fitting. What do you call a sleepwalking nun?
That's funny right there. What?
A Roman Catholic.
Oh!
That was one of the best we've had.
Wow, a Roman Catholic. I love it. Hey, Donna K is here, and Rebecca Until Sunset is a CD, 10 tracks on it, and hopefully we'll get to hear some of those 10 tracks this morning. Donna, how are you?
I am good. How are you this morning?
I am doing fantastic. First of all, before we jump into the first song, tell us about Donna Kay and about Rebecca. Where are you guys from?
We are from Belton, Texas. I actually grew up in Belton, and she was born in Belton, yes.
Yeah.
And then we've moved. We lived in Houston for a while. We lived in St. Louis area for 12 years. We came back home. I teach music over at Central Texas College.
Right.
She just graduated from UMHB. Go Crew, with her BFA in graphic design. And we are a family of 4, and we road tripped so much that our kids just sing with us.
Wow.
So Until Sunset was like a songwriting stretch for me to see what I could do. So it's 10 tracks of there's some jazz, there's some ambient, there's some, of course it sounds like me, I'm old, so all the good old 60s, 70s, 80s, a little bit of 90s.
That's not old.
No, it's all the good stuff.
So Crusader, huh? What a great university that is.
100%.
I love it. How's the football team this year? I haven't really
We won the first game,
Yeah.
and then we had a bye, so we'll start to see this on Saturday.
Get the real test. Okay, sounds good. I love Belton. Belton's a great community over there.
They really are.
It is wonderful. All right, Donna, let's jump into some music. Let's kick it off. What are you going to do first?
We're going to do the opening track, the Not There Yet. You ask me to be your lover, more than just a friend, to give myself completely and trust you to the end. I'm not there yet. Give me just a little more time. I'm not there yet, my friend. You ask me to hold you closely, drop the walls and let you in. I wanna feel so desperately, but my mind, it just won't bend. You see, I'm not there yet. Give me just a little more time. I'm not there yet, my friend. You know my heart was shattered, and it's slowly starting to mend. I don't know if I can even learn to live and love again. You want me to be your woman, share a love that never ends. I wanna run into your arms, but I'm holding back again. You see, I'm not there yet. Give me just a little more time. I'm not there yet, my friend. No, I'm not there yet. Give me just a little more time. I'm not there yet, my friend. Give me just a little, give me just a little, give me just a little more time. Give me just a little, give me just a little, give me just a little more time.
Nice. All right, I'm guessing that it's a musical family, right?
Yes.
Tell me about the whole family. Everybody into music?
The husband, he is a woodworker by profession, but he's been my duet partner for over 40 years.
Wow.
In fact, first time I saw him, he was sitting at the piano playing. He says after he heard me play, he stopped. He's a guitarist, so he plays our acoustic, and he duets with me, and he's on the album with some parts, and also the acoustic guitar on this. And then my son is also an art major, and he has probably the best voice of the four of us, and we haven't heard enough of him yet. He's featured on the very last track of the album, but and so he just graduated from Central Texas College with his associates in arts.
Wow.
So these two, the kids are art first, music second. Husband is woodwork, music, art. And I can decorate, but I can't draw to save my life. So I'm all music all the time.
Hey, that's like me. You know, when I was a kid, I could not color inside the lines. I'm just a terrible artist. Terrible. But beautiful. You did all the design for the CD cover?
Yeah, that was me.
Very nice. Great job. Hey, this is the time of the morning that we like to bring up a country artist that maybe had something big on today's date. So this is Today in History in country music. See if you recognize any of these. In 1973, Dottie West, who was big-time country singer, had millions of hits, she had a song called Country Sunshine. It went on to be a #1 song on the country charts, but what it was really known for, it became a jingle for Coca-Cola. So that was really big. I bet she made a little money off of that one. 1975, the late, great Glenn Campbell was #1 on the charts with Rhinestone Cowboy. Great single, great album. 1975, again, Dolly Parton released her 16th solo studio album. The album's first single was called The Seeker. It got up to #2 on the charts. 2007, Garth Brooks' song More Than a Memory became the first country song. Now remember, this is in 2007, so think about everybody before that. First country song to debut at #1. Didn't start at 10, 5, 4, #1. And in 2018, Luke Combs had the #1 chart song, well, actually the album. It's called This One's For You. Very good singer, Luke Combs. So there you go. A few things that happened on this date in country music history. If I was to, I'm going to start with Rebecca. If I was to follow you around, whether it's in a vehicle or in your room or whatever, what kind of music do you listen to right now? What's on your playlist?
I kind of have an eclectic mix of whatever I feel like listening to, because I grew up on the Eagles and Styx and
right.
The greats. Right now, it's kind of a weird mix of like upbeat musical songs and then some pop punk.
Right.
Just kind of like get moving energy.
Sure,
So.
sure. Donna, how about you?
It depends on the day. I love jazz. When I went back and got my master's, I took a few jazz lessons. I'm jazz adjacent. I just know enough to be dangerous. I love K-pop. I am BTS
Really?
Army. I found them in 2020, and I love their stuff. I listen to the oldies. I listen to new stuff that my kids and my students say, hey, listen to this.
Right.
And, I'm listening to you talking about those country hits, and some of those,
Yeah.
I'm like, I absolutely remember that because I had a country phase. So I love everything if it's done well.
Yes. Think back, Donna, I want you to think back. Your parents or grandparents, either one, what did they listen to?
My mom, we had, of course, one of those huge, big case, stereo
Yeah.
players.
Yeah.
I remember there were some big band. She probably inspired me to take piano. She had the record when Van Cliburn had gone over to Russia and
Yeah.
won the piano competition and was touted. So she had that, and so I would listen to that with this, when he played with the
Yeah.
symphony. She listened, and then, of course, we had a lot of religious Christian music played in the house. My dad was the religion teacher at UMHB for a lot of years.
Right.
And so there was a lot of that. That's kind of all I remember.
Yeah.
And then, I went and found my own stuff on the radio.
Yeah. My mom and dad listened to Frank Sinatra. That was they love, and I love Frank Sinatra. But I remember one thing, and it just caught my eye over the weekend. There was a band, Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass.
Yes.
Very popular. And over the weekend, I saw a picture. If you remember back, the album, I think it was called whipped cream or something, but it was the album cover was a beautiful young lady, and all she had on was whipped cream. And you couldn't see anything from her neck, it was covered. But as a kid, I saw that and I go, oh my God, that's the most beautiful one. Anyway, she turned 90 years old over the weekend, and I'm going, oh my gosh, I remember her. I was in love with her. I was in love with a 90-year-old. Right?
Right. Yes. When you were not 90 and she was not 90. I remember those.
Woo. All right, let's do another song. What are you going to do this time?
Okay, we're going to do what's on the second track. This one actually was co-written with Rebecca. It's called The Day Before I Fell. It's kind of quirky. This is definitely a songwriter album or song. The verses are in 6/8 and the chorus is in 4/4. And it talks about how the verses, before you fell in love, you were walking around minding your own business, thinking your own thoughts, had your schedule, and how then when you get to that person, your life got blown up in a good way. But that, the sun is different, the birds are singing prettier, and all those kind of things. So when I was writing this, I struggled with a couple of phrases, and so she came in with me one day. She likes to write, and she's very lyrical as well. And so she helped write this, and then when we got in the studio, I did a track once. I wasn't happy with it. We stuck us together. That wasn't it. And so at some point I said, I think you just need to sing this. And so she's going to sing this one.
Nice.
All right.
The day before I fell, I thought I knew too well that leaves and trees were the color of green and the sky was shades of blue. The day before I fell, the sun and moon as well gently were drifting their trail through the heavens, making the tides subdue. But after I fell, our little ball held colors I had never seen. The ocean waves crashed down and shouted out your name. The planets all aligned to point me right to you. The day that I fell in love with you. The day before we kissed, I thought I had a list full of the things that would fill up my heart and what life was all about. The day before your touch, I thought it wasn't much. So simple together, one hand in another, I had it all figured out. But after the kiss, in your arms became the place I longed to be. Each new day revealed another joy for me. Quiet conversations walking next to you. After I fell in love with you. my mind. Who is this girl reflected standing by your side? Twirling, laughing foolishly because of you. After I fell in love with you. The day before, without a doubt, I thought I knew what life was about.
Nice. And what's the title of that one?
The Day Before I Fell.
That's pretty. Very pretty. Good job, Rebecca. Great job. All right, Donna Kay, Rebecca, they're going to be back and sing some more for us. We're going to take a commercial break. Before that, I want to talk to you about Elite Steel and Supply. Barn dominiums are crazy. She sheds. Donna Kay's studio. Let's do it out of metal. It's going to last forever. And, you know, being in real estate, I know, and I run across this quite a bit, but as personally, I've owned 2 homes that have had metal roofs. Metal roofs will last, discounts on insurance, and I love the sound of rain falling on a metal roof. Well, get your metal at Elite Steel and Supply, owned by Gary and Tina Smith, north side of Temple, fronts up to I-35. Please call them up. Maybe take them a little drawing of what you want. They'll plan it out, run all the specs for it. They roll it, bend it, cut it, shape it, form it right there in their mill. State-of-the-art, beautiful facility right there on I-35. Elite Steel and Supply. Gary and Tina, stop in today. Tell them you heard about it at Zack Owen Show. Back after this.
I'm Hunter, the founder of Hello Cake, and today we're digging into ED meds. The #1 thing we hear is that guys are sick of waiting for ED meds to kick in. Traditional ED meds take about an hour to kick in as they have to go through your digestive system, where Hello Cake's ED medication dissolves under your tongue and works in about 15 minutes. That's about 3 times faster than traditional ED medication. Curious about ED meds? Go to hellocake.com.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated with style and durability. You can trust Tervis tumblers to keep your drinks the perfect temperature, hot or cold, for hours. From the classic insulated tumblers to sleek stainless steel water bottles, each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Since our founding, we've been revolutionizing hair removal with cutting-edge technology and a commitment to empowerment. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. Experience the future of hair removal today at ulike.com, because at U-Like, beauty is about looking and feeling good. That's ulike.com. U-Like. With Ease US, make studio-quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects, featuring 468 natural AI voices. Customize the volume, mood, and pauses to perfectly match your content. Plus, capture high-quality videos with no watermark. Record your screen, webcam, and voice, and save them instantly to your computer. Never been easier to create professional-grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease US.
Just use AMP-Pace.
Monday morning. We're live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on 8th Street, downtown Waco. We do the show Monday through Friday from 8 until 10 o'clock. Tomorrow, give you a little heads up of who's going to be on. I got the head honcho from Jim Turner Chevrolet over in McGregor, on the way to McGregor there. Derek Scott is going to come in. We're going to talk about the car business and what's going on right now in cars. As what's hot, what's not hot. And Greg Haas is going to be here to play music in the 9 o'clock hour. That's coming up on the Tuesday show. Right now, we've got Donna Kay and we've got Rebecca with us playing some great music. So let's go into another song. I love it.
All right, the next one is the title track. It's called Until Sunset. This is the weirdest way I got a song. I woke up from a dream.
Yeah.
The song had been embedded in the dream. Was kind of like a movie. I was probably watching too many dramas at the time. Anyway, I had a dream, and this was like the soundtrack of the dream. So I woke up and had to like go straight to the piano because I knew all the lyrics and all the chords, and that never happens. So anyway, I love this. It's fun. It's your weekend away love affair.
Great.
The warmth of your body, the touch of your skin, I will stay with you until sunset. The love in your eyes, the fire within. Darling, I will lie with you until sunset. And I will run away with you again. I will run away with you again. I will stay with you. My heart will stay with you. I will run away with you again. The caress of your lips, your hands in mine. I will stay with you until sunset. Your tears on my back, I join them with mine. Precious moments, my love, as we run out of time. Hold me even tighter now, through the sunset. And I will run away with you again. I will run away with you again. Oh, I will stay with you. My heart will stay with you. I will run away with you again. Run away with me again. run away with me again. Run away, still away, oh, run away with me again. Say when.
Nice. Very good. Hey, when is your birthday, Donna?
January 17th.
Hey, another January. I'm a January 9th myself there. Rebecca?
March 14th.
Okay. Well, this is the time of the morning I like to throw out some birthdays. These are celebrity birthdays. Some of them are no longer with us, but some are. Happy birthday goes out, born in 1857. Former President William Howard Taft was born. 1890, Agatha Christie, famous playwright, novelist, born on this date.
And Then There Were None, or 10 Little Indians. What a great book.
1903, known as the king of country music, Roy Acuff was born. Jump ahead to 1946, one of my favorite actors. Man, no matter what he plays, he puts his whole soul into it. That's Tommy Lee Jones. Movies like The Fugitive, the list goes on and on. Men in Black, No Country for Old Men. Well, just a great guy. Born in 1946. 1946 also, Oliver Stone, the film director, was born. 1966. Look at here, Dan Marino, one of the all-time great quarterbacks, played for the Dolphins, but never won a Super Bowl. And that'll always be with him, I'm sure, was born on this date. 1977, Tom Hardy, actor, was born on this date, 77. And finally, Prince Harry was born on this date, 1984. He's just a youngster right there, Prince Harry. We got some local birthdays. I want to say happy birthday goes out to, first of all, Chad Patchkey is having a birthday today. Happy birthday. Benji Kirkpatrick. Happy birthday goes out to Gabby Espinosa. Happy birthday. Have a great day. Austin Anderson. Joe Maraquin. Tommy Gage. Pat Tobias. Stephanie Sterling. Shelley Freeman. Happy birthday, Shelley. Becky Patterson, and a couple of birthdays from Sunday. Amber Sheehan, happy birthday to Amber. Pamela Rudolph, Candace Stanfield, and Jess Bacon. Happy birthday, make it a special day. Have a great day today. Do y'all ever, can you recall, do y'all throw down really big for birthdays, or are they just another day to you? Or?
Yeah, we always try to do something fun. We did escape room with her last year. She loves puzzles and escape rooms and that sort of thing. And then a lot of times growing up, we either let the kids help pick and decorate a cake, or we would do something crazy with the cake.
Well, this January 9th, will be a big birthday for me. This will be my 70th birthday in January. And I'm not sure if I want to have a big birthday party or run away to Mexico or cruise or something.
Yes.
Haven't decided on that one yet. But anyway, happy birthday to everybody. Have a great day. Let's do another song.
Okay. So this one is called Just Some Places. And the lyrics came first. They were sitting in a notebook. When I got to them, they were supposed to be a pop song, haha. And so a student of mine and I were both struggling with some of the jazz turnaround group of chords, the changes. And so he had left the room, and I had about 2 hours to knock around, and I kept playing with those chords, and this is what happened. It's kind of got especially I miss that we don't have a drummer today for this one. It's kind of a throwback to that 1930s, 40s jazz waltz style.
Okay.
This is one of the ones that hurts my hand to play.
But you play it well. So I'm going to give 2 runs through, okay? I almost got to your house, thought about knocking the door, but those old feelings came rushing back in like Pandora's box flying open. There's just some places don't go back when that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round old memories, sister, keep on walking. Thought I could look through old pictures and visit our old hearts too. Guess I've got more healing to do, 'cause the hurt was deep to the core. There's just some places don't go back when that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round old memories, sister, keep on walking. To new life, new love, maybe this time happy endings. I almost dialed your old number. What if you picked up the phone? Would we know what to say? Yeah, the time got away, but for now I'm shutting the door. There's just some places don't go back when that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round old memories, sister, keep on walking. Yeah, there's just some places don't go back when that part of you is through. Don't keep hanging round old memories, sister, keep on walking. Yeah, keep on walking, keep on living, keep on dreaming, keep on loving, keep your heart open.
So, tell me again the little bit of story about that.
So that one's the first 5 songs are kind of the life cycle of relationships.
Right.
Like Almost Friends, Lovers, You Hurt Me. And then this is just some places there's that part. You ever go back in town after you broke up with somebody and you think,
oh yeah,
I wonder if I should call them back. Or they're going to be at a party. Do I go back and talk? And this is the no. Keep moving forward. Some places you don't go back.
Sure. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I remember going, having to go back a couple of times to Abilene. I spent in radio there for many years, and going back, ex-wife, and doing. I understand what you're saying there. That's a good one. I like that. Sports. We were talking about sports a while ago, and Rebecca, you're like a multi-talented sportster.
I'm kind of like jack of all trades, master of none. I was kind of like average at pretty much all of them.
But you gave your whole heart to it, right?
Yeah, I tried to, except for basketball. I don't like running that much.
She was part of a championship softball team in St. Louis.
Nice.
We got a trophy and everything.
Woo! I love that.
Well,
but you were telling me that you love swimming.
Yeah, I really do. I spent 9 years on a summer team and about 4 or 5 on like kind of a varsity.
Go fluorescent fish swim team.
Yeah, my fish. But I don't know. It's something about how it's just you in the water.
Yep.
And you don't have to worry about like equipment or a ball or anything. It's just you and you just go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you would say, well, it's kind of like golf. It's just you. But again, then you got the ball, the club select, it's. But you look at it this way. You can blame it on the club. You can blame it on the ball.
You can blame it on the wind.
That's it.
If the water's too cold.
The water's too cold, the water's too hot.
Yeah. Donna, who you were telling me, who do you follow in sports?
Okay, I grew up with the Cowboys. Right now, we're under a hostage situation, so I just love them in spite of. But we were in Houston when they got the franchise for the Texans.
Right.
And so my husband's is Texans first, and I have really loved getting to know. I probably know more of the talking heads of the Texans right now just by sitting next to him and watching all the content. But yes, I love football. I grew up on Saturdays and Sundays. That's what you did, is you watched football during football season. You watched basketball during basketball season. I didn't like baseball until after we got married. I learned to love baseball listening to on the radio from the guys up in DFW area.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we'd like to take a little segment here and talk sports. Zach from the Pete Sousa Show is here with us right now. What's up, Zach? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good this morning, Zach. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, man. This is 2 reports, Friday and Monday, in a row with you, Zach. This is a record.
Well, it is, and I get to follow up and say, hey, I was actually right when I told you the Cowboys could pull it off yesterday.
Ooh, it
there
was
for a
close.
Second, I was worried, but yeah.
Just by the hair of your chinny chin chin.
Oh, man, who knew Russell Wilson still had it in him, huh? I did not expect. Go ahead.
I've always been a Russell Wilson fan, and I thought he played a hell of a game until that deep interception. That was very unfortunate, and I think that overshadows the great job he did during the game.
I completely agree with you, and I think unfortunately it does, because I mean the man threw for nearly 400 yards. He was lighting up the entire defense, until that interception.
Yeah.
And they just seemed to have no answer. Also, the Cowboys couldn't get a pass rush. The thing that I found so funny was that then a team that is also known for not really playing free agency, or they'll tell you they won't, while the game is going on, essentially, and they aren't getting a pass rush, they feel the need to go out and sign Jadeveon Clowney. So it was bad enough during the game, but they felt they had to address it during the game, which is very interesting to see. But, yes, they are able to hold on and pull it off. I heard you guys get to talk a little bit about the Texans a little bit. They're our Monday night game.
Oh, they are? Who do they play?
The Buccaneers, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I was telling Kevin earlier, and I've been a Cowboys fan forever. And yesterday watching that game, and the defense comes out, I didn't recognize a single name on the defense. Nobody.
Very much so. Yeah, no, the thing that I found so interesting is with all, the camp talk, I remember us doing shows and them talking about, Mozzie Smith. Sorry, my son wanted to join in the conversation.
Are you at the over at the goat farm again? What are you doing?
I am. Hey, this is that's what keeps me away from hanging out with you guys.
That's it. Well, I have to be over here and watch Kevin. He's not allowed around goats. So anyway.
Oh, I got you. But I remember during training camp, Mozzie Smith was the big name on the defensive line. Oh, this could be a breakout year, and now he's not even there at all. It seems like there's so much turnover, even from preseason, of what we could expect to see. That this is, you're right. I don't notice much of the guys out there, but
they showed at the very start. They showed the 3 Cowboy linebackers, and they named them off, and I go, who? I just didn't recognize it. But anyway, hey, what are you going to talk about today on the Pete Sousa Show?
On the Pete Sousa Show, more football, obviously, like we just talked about there some. So we'll break down the NFL action. Also take a look at the Big 12 games from this weekend, as well as a look ahead for the games in store. Pete got to call a really fun game that I'm sure he'll break down too. So a lot of Big 12 college football talk, some more pro football talk, and then, baseball is kind of starting to get down to an end as we're getting close to playoff time. And there's some excitement in the races there, so a lot to look forward to.
Anytime, I know it's been years and years and years, but anytime we start getting into October, who do you think of? What baseball player from the past, who comes up
Reggie
to
Jackson.
Exactly, Mr. October.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, good old days. All right, thanks a lot, Zach.
Absolutely.
We'll talk again. Maybe we'll talk again tomorrow and make it 3 times in a row.
Maybe, sir. Have a good one, guys.
All right, buddy. Bye-bye. Zach from over at the Pete Sousa Show. They come up at 10 o'clock right after my show, live talking sports. I've got Donna and I've got Rebecca, and they got a great CD. You can get this CD how?
DonnaKmusic.com, and it's available. I think you can buy it off of iTunes as well.
Nice.
Or what is it? Apple Music now is what it's called.
Something
I don't
like
know.
that.
Whatever.
I think it's like $1.
So, but it can stream everywhere. Of course, streams don't really help money.
Yeah.
Everybody
you're
knows
right.
that. But yes, you can, on Donna K Music, I have a place where you can order, and I can either hand it to you if you're in the area, or I can mail it to you.
I remember after being, 47 years in radio, I remember pumping and talking and going, hey, go by Walmart or go by whatever and get your record. Go get your, and now
Yes.
there's no more. You get it all, like you said.
Except now vinyls come back after we've, all gotten rid of our vinyl.
Yeah.
You want to know why people our age are bitter? That's because we had to keep going from vinyl to 8-track to cassette to CD to streaming, and now vinyl's back.
Yeah.
And if we didn't keep the stuff that we did or rate our parents' vinyl, we wouldn't have any.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Exactly. I've got a lot of albums. My son has them now, but I didn't keep a single 8-track. I don't know why. I guess they were all falling apart. You know how they would, the tape would get jammed up and you'd throw them away. But I see those on TikTok or Facebook quite a bit where somebody's playing an old CD. I go, wow, man. And I remember in my truck, I had a pickup that, particularly when that was hot, and it had an old AM and FM radio. I had to go down and buy the converter so you could play an 8-track in the truck.
Okay, I had the converter that my parents' old big mean green van had an 8-track player, and it was shaped like the 8-track and would convert to your cassettes.
Really? Wow, you were uptown. I'm just telling you, that was uptown. That was futuristic right there. Remember that. All right, let's do another song.
Okay, so we love the ocean. Of course, as you
I
can
do
see,
too.
Meet Me by the Sea is the name of this one. You can see Until Sunset. There's the beach scene. In fact, my husband and I were down at Port O'Connor, where he went to high school, this weekend with some of his friends. We have cruised 3 times. Becca actually got to go to Alaska once, so she's one up on us.
My best friend went, and they're a family of 3, so they're like, we have an extra bed. You want to come? And I was
Heck
like,
yeah.
yes.
And I said, sure, she can learn about Alaska while she's there. But we love, I don't want to go anywhere cold on a boat. If it's got a boat, I want, fruity drinks and palm trees and all kinds of color.
You don't want to eat ice cream on the deck while you're watching the icebergs float by?
No,
That
thank
was
you.
fun.
I liked your picture. But this song is called Meet Me by the Sea, and I wrote this as a Valentine present to my husband one year. I was running out of things, so I went to Facebook, of course, to your friends, and I said, okay, quick, tell me something that you would do with your sweetheart at the ocean, and if this ever makes any money, I'll send you your however many pennies. And so some of these lyrics were crowdsourced from my Facebook friends.
Love it. Love it.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Meet me by the sea and let the waves crash over us. Let me taste your salty kiss and brush the sand from your hair. Walk me down the shore while the waves come rolling in. Meet me by the sea for lazy days and starry nights. We'll build castles in the sand and watch the ships go out at night. So stars will be our guide and bring us home once again. Come grow old with me, we'll watch the tide come in. I'll kiss your sun-warm face and write our names in the sand. So hold me, darling, please. We'll watch the sunset once again.
Nice. You know, I've always said this on the show that I would love to write songs, and I can't write songs. Nothing, you know. I have a hard time finding the perfect. No, I actually am pretty good at finding the perfect greeting card. That's as good as I can get, is find a good greeting card. But when you write a song, does it come to you immediately, or does it take an extended period of time?
It depends. Like I said, that one came all in one go. Some of them come like lyrics, poetry, I'm writing something and then I have to go to the piano.
Right.
Sometimes I'm piddling with chords. I think not there yet. I had the chords first and that dum bum bum. I went, not there yet. And then the rest of it. So it depends. Yeah.
You know, you were talking about loving the beach, and that I am too, and love to travel. We have our Zack and Jim. Even though we're no longer on the radio and Jim's no longer with us, we continue the Zack and Jim trip, and we just wrapped up trip number 45. We got back, took 76 people on a 15-day cruise over to Greece, the Greek islands, Croatia.
Okay, sign me up for the
Oh,
next.
man,
wherever
it was
you're
an
going.
unbelievable. If you are looking for an extended, beautiful trip, that's a great cruise. But what I wanted to tell you is trip number 46 of the Travel Club will be May 11th, which is about 8 months away. We're going to do 7 days and 6 nights on one of the top beaches in the world, Grace Bay in Turks and Caicos. We'll be staying at Beaches Resort, and right now we have over 20 people signed up. All you got to do is reach out to Alan Samuels, House of Travel, and say, I want to go on the Zack and Jim trip. 100% all-inclusive. You'll leave Waco in a beautiful motor coach. Don't have to drive or pay to park. We'll go to Austin. We'll fly from Austin to Turks and Caicos, and we'll stay 7 days, 6 nights. Everything is included in this great trip. So mark it down, May 11th, about 8 months away.
I am
Zack
very
and Jim
interested.
trip 46. Do what?
I am very interested.
I love that. Call over to Alan Samuels and get booked today. Going to be a fun, fun time. All right. Tell you what, let's do another song, and let's, Kevin, we're going to close it out here. All right, this is the last song. Which one are you going to do for us?
This one, we got through like all the love songs, those kind of relationships. This was the last song to be written. It was the weekend before the band came in together to practice before we went to the studio 2 summers ago. And I was looking through the notebook and I found a snippet, like how do you put them together? And there was a thing that said, rest in me, and I flipped through. There was another place that says, I see your struggle. And then I don't remember what the other one was. There's another lyric in here. And I went to the keyboard and I found, okay, this is like the easiest song on the planet. It's just got this little, but it's fun when we did it in concert. It's like this, clapping song.
Yeah.
And so Becca and I do this one back and forth, and it's the sisterhood song. So if you girls have your person who will pick you up or take your phone call, no matter what time it is, or if they'll come get you, or if they'll go help you hide a body or whatever. This is for those girls and if you don't have your sister, you need one. And guys, if you don't have your bro, you need somebody who's got your back. So this is called Rest in Me.
I see your struggle.
I see that look in your eyes. That load seems heavy.
Come and sit for a while, right here beside me.
I'll help you carry your cares. Lay your head on my shoulder and just exhale.
Rest in me, lay it all down. I'll hold you together till you hold it alone. I'll be that someone you can always count on. Just rest in me. I see your heartache, I see your fear. We can sit in the quiet till the pain passes through. You've been lied to so much that it's all that you know. I'll be your friend in the dark of night, so give me a call. Rest in me, lay it all down. I'll hold you together till you hold it alone. I'll be that someone you can always count on. Just rest in me. I'll be your sister from another mister. I'll be your 3 call, no questions. I'll be your drive all night with no goal in sight. I'll be your soul you coming from a mile away. Hey. Oh, come on in. You know how we're lived in. So make yourself comfortable.
Don't mind the dogs. They're all bark. So is this a shovel kind of problem?
Or is it more like 1:30?
You know I got your back for whatever.
Rest in me, lay it all down. I'll hold you together till you hold it alone. I'll be that someone you can always count on. Just rest in me. Rest in me, lay it all down. I'll hold you together till you hold it alone. I'll be that someone you can always count on. Just rest in me. Sister, put your feet up. Put down the load. Tell me all your worries, or don't. There's a pillow with your name on it. You're always welcome here.
Donna K. and Rebecca. Check out the CD, Until Sunset, available right now. 10 great tracks for you. Ladies, thank you so very much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
Great job. Hey, tomorrow morning, once again, I got my buddy Derek's going to come by. Oh, Derek Scott. He's with Jim Turner Chevrolet. And then Greg Haas is going to be our musician. Hey, I miss you, Jim. We'll see you back on a Tuesday show. Have a great day. See you on the golf course. Bye-bye.